Hello guys and welcome to a brand new video, and today what I'm going to be talking about is a topic that you guys have asked me to talk about quite a bit, and I guess it's not really a thing that I've thought about talking about because it's not really a thing that's easy to talk about. It's very difficult to explain. So what is the secret to flipping and making money while doing so? Now in my opinion, this is my personal opinion, there is no secret to flipping. Anyone can make money flipping. Whether you've got 1k, 100k, 10 mil, 100 mil, however much money you've got, you can make money flipping. Depending on the amount of money you got, you can make more money, obviously. But for me, to start off, one key to flipping is patience. Now, patience is a very big thing. Now, as you can see on the screen now, I'm selling a third age range top. I bought this overnight, so it's now 10 PM the next day. It's still not sold. But I know for a fact if I drop it in price, it will sell. But what's the point of dropping it in price when I know it will sell at this price if I leave it in for long enough? Now this is a problem a lot of people have. Impatience. They can just dump an item. If they dump an item, then they're going to lose money, or they're not going to make much money. Another thing for me, look at these pineapples, right? I bought these for 165 coins each over the span of 5 or 6 days. We've made 20 GP on each, which I know is not a lot, which is going to make us about 2 mil, which is good, but it's not anything special. But you've got to have patience with this. That's the thing about flipping. You can't just go in and say 1 hour later you're going to make 5 mil, because chances are it's not going to happen unless you get very lucky. Now the next thing I want to talk about is basically, this is something I can't teach. I can show you all the flipping methods in the world. I can show you how to flip third age, I can show you how to flip Elijahs or whatever the hell you would like to flip, but none of my tips will be able to help you with this, because this is all down to you finding the right item. For me, I can show you every single item on the game, but once I've shown you, they become common knowledge, and once they become common knowledge, people are going to flip them, and once people flip them, the prices change and there's more competition, therefore ruining the item, or not ruining the item, but making the item less profitable. So for me, the key to flipping is, I don't make much money flipping. I don't make as much as I could because I want to make videos for you guys. I really enjoy doing YouTube and making videos. I could make a lot more money, but I don't want to because I want to help you guys out and I want to do YouTube. It's such a fun thing to me to do. Anyway, I'm going off topic. Now what I'm trying to say is, once you have an item that you want to buy and sell, do not release that item to anyone. If you find a good item with a good margin, do not release the item to anyone. So let's just say we go for, this is an item that's been good for me. It's been good for a viewer as well. The viewers let me know that it's made a lot of money on these kind of items. So I'm going to show you an item right now. This is baskets of fruit. Well, it's maybe not just oranges, other baskets and fruit. This is what I found. I actually haven't got any money, so I'm going to pull some money out. That was quite bad. So what I'm trying to say with this is, so I'm going to try and buy and sell the item right now. So to give you kind of an example what we can do with it, so we're going to buy it. We bought it for 531 and we're going to sell it again, see how much we sell it for. Probably not going to make much. There we go. There's no margin. There's not really much of a margin in this item. Now you may be looking at that thinking, meh, no chance we might sell that, or no chance we're going to make much money on that, so don't bother. But one thing you have to think about always with flipping as well is supply and demand. Now think about how many of this item is going to be going on the market, because I don't believe there's going to be a lot of items going on the market. I'm not going to believe there's not a big market for oranges. It's not going to be. I don't think so anyway, me personally. So if you was to leave a low offering for a day or 2 days, think how many would you be able to get? How many of these would you be able to get, and how much money would you be able to make? This is the key. If you find yourself a good item for this, you can make an awful lot of money. Now, let's have a look at a weird item. Let's have a look at a completely random item that we're going to... There we go, cadaver berries. Now, who uses these? I don't even think, like, who uses these? Like, it's a very underused item on this game. Let's just see, 47 GP, look. Let's just sell it straight back again for 1 coin. See if they actually sell. There we go, 40 GP. Now there's not much supply and not much demand, but there is demand. There's always going to be demand for some kind of item, like stuff like this. I'm going to say stuff like this: adamant like stuff like this. Honestly, there is no point. Like honestly, there is no point doing this item. This kind of item is totally pointless. Like I can just dump it at 1 GP now. It may not sell, it may sell, I don't know. Let's just try it anyway. Okay, so it's 2.6k. People are flipping these items, but I wouldn't say there's not enough demand. You've got to find an item with a perfect balance. Not a lot of demand, but enough to make you profit. Also, not enough supply. So you want items that are in low supply and low-ish demand, that's enough demand for use. So obviously I can't show you any items because I don't know what items I could do. What you have to do is go around think to yourself, what kind of item can I do? What kind of item will have a good margin? What kind of item will be like obscure? What kind of item will people not want very much of and still people will want some, if you get what I mean? So for me, what I did to find these items, I've looked at these. So I looked at farming. This is obviously, I'm obviously releasing this to you now, so some of these items not be very good. But things like the fruit trees, payments, so you can see sweet corns, they would have no other use in the game other than this. I believe maybe it's a quest or something like that. But they wouldn't have much use in the game other than this. Also, as I just mentioned, quest items. Random quest items people may or may not want to buy. So I've even seen items like a goblin book go for 1 mil. This was on Spark My Live, I think, a long time ago. A goblin book goes for 1 mil. You can just do crazy things like that. Just leave it in, and you may get some profit from it. But that is the key. You've got to find yourself a nice little item that not many people are going to think of that you can use. So for me, what I'd recommend is you go through some quests, some random quests. So say we look at some random quests on my quest right now. Just click on, say, family quest. If you need any items for this quest, have a look what items there is. Like maybe this item could be quite useful. I think you need to buy one of these items anyway. Like stuff like this. See, it's 6k. Let's see what the margin is on this item. So 5999. May not have a margin at all. We'll see. But it could have a very nice margin. For 500 coins is a decent margin for a quest item. That is actually a really good margin if you can get enough of them. You just got to think about what the supply is. If you was to be fair, that'd be a decent money maker. If you was to make them items, you could probably sell them for 5k each. I don't know what the ingredients cost is. But if you were to spend a little time make them items, and you can make yourself bank. Anyway, I'm kind of tailing off here, so I'm going to end it there. Just think about the items that you want to buy. Try and look for obscure items, quest items, clue scroll items, anything that you think no one else will think of. Very, very difficult skill to have, but once you nail it, you're going to make yourself a lot of money. So hopefully this has been helpful. It's just been me rambling on for a long time, but still, I do hope this has helped you a little bit anyway. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you for the continued support, and I shall see you all on my next video.